What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Tick, aka Game Fanatic, the Michael Jordan the Game, and also the rebel of the YouTube Underground. When I'm back with another Black Ops 2 gameplay. But this video was recorded 2 days ago. Yes, I recorded this on Christmas, and I found out what the true meaning of Christmas is, man. Christmas is the day where you give a holly jolly Christmas duke to all the Christmas noobs that come on the game. Yes, look at this, man. We were playing multi-team deathmatch for the first time. It was me, UTX, JG the Don, and another JG named JG Does. And we decided to try out some multi-team deathmatch. And apparently, all the Christmas noobs wanted to play this game type because that's all we kept running into. We kept running into level 14s, level 1s, first prestigers, and stuff like that. And well, not even first prestige because they didn't use prestige. It was just level 1s and level 14s. And it was crazy, man. We were just dominating these kids. And I feel bad for dominating them, man, but, you know, it had to happen. I was basically trying to get gold, get my KSG gold, and I'm using this gameplay, and I was wrecking these kids while doing so. And I know a lot of y'all hate shotguns, man, but, you know, the KSG is a slug shotgun. It doesn't shoot buckshots. You have to have pinpoint accuracy, but you can hit somebody from a mile away if you are accurate with it. And it definitely most of the time one-shots. But, it's basically like using a super inaccurate sniper rifle. I mean, it doesn't hit the hitbox as wide as a sniper rifle does. You actually pretty much have to be pointing directly on the person. As you see right there, how I missed when I shouldn't have missed. But I still go around and get him because obviously dude was a Christmas noob. Actually, no, that guy was prestige. That guy was just a bum. There's no excuse for him. But what I liked about these guys were, watch this triple duke. Watch this. Get the duke. But anyway. What I liked about these guys were, and as I call them my AGR, what I like about these guys was that they didn't quit out. They sat here and took this beating, man. They stayed in the game until the game ended. Now, most people don't do that. Now, I guess the reason they did this is because these guys are Christmas noobs. They knew what to expect, man. Get your head blown off, boy. But they knew what to expect because they knew that they were new to the game and we weren't, and they were probably going to get beaten. They had a lot to learn. They didn't know how to play the game yet, and they had to learn the maps. So I guess with that mindset, you know, they stayed in the game and they were like, well, we're going to take a beating. That's how it's going to go until we get better at the game. And I like that, man. We even had a chat at the end of the game session and they didn't rage or anything. They were all cool. They were like, wow, Tick, you did amazing. The only people that were raging was both of the JGs on my team. If you could have heard them, if I would have recorded this live instead of theater mode, you'd have heard them complaining about me having more kills than both of them put together. Like, it was the funniest thing ever. Like, they were just raging like, man, I'm about to follow Tick. I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing something right. But yeah, man, these guys were good sports, man. Like I said, after the game in the lobby, they didn't complain about me using a shotgun or anything. They were like, wow, man, you did a good job. Because I warned them at the game. I was telling them, I was like, they were like, what should we do? Because we beat them before. And I was like, hey, man, just don't run into me. That's all I'm going to tell you. And they started laughing. And then after the game was over, I was like, man, hey, look, I told y'all, man. And I was like, and congrats for y'all staying because most people would have left. And I was like, and y'all some Christmas noobs, so that's a good thing that y'all stayed. But look at my AGR going to work right here because obviously the Christmas noobs didn't know what to do against it, and they actually stood in front of it and let it go to work on them, which I was sitting there laughing the whole time while it was doing so because I was just enjoying this whole destroying these guys. But they actually weren't upset, man, and we were like joking around with each other in the lobby and stuff like that, and they were like, yeah, I guess we are Christmas noobs. And one guy was like, yeah, I guess I am too, because he was like level 35 and everything, and he was like, well, I guess I am too. I was like, yep, you definitely are, sir. But like I said, man, they stayed in the game, and that's what I like, man, because if you see these bigger commentators and you play with these other guys who aren't even commentators, but they might be like Prestige 4, Prestige 2, and things like that, they all rage quit when they're taking a beating. I mean, it's even commentators I've played with who, when we were getting destroyed, they were like, oh, let's back out, because I'm not going to sit here. This game is crazy. It's cheating. And I'm like, nah, I'm not going to back out. I'm going to take this beating, man, because, ooh, he gave me the duke. I'm like, I'm going to take this beating, man, because, look, yo, like, we all want good gameplay. This guy that's dominating this might be a commentator, man. He probably trying to get a 60 kill game. And even though I might be posterized in the video getting dominated, I understand what it's like to get a good game going and the people rage quit out on you and you don't end up getting as many kills as you should have gotten. So I just sit there and take, where did he come from? Get turned on. Hold on. But if someone comes behind me and takes me out, I know it's a little too late. My green guy didn't kill him, but you know, it's whatever. But yeah, I know what it's like to get a good gameplay going in and it gets ruined because people quit out. So I'm like, man, I'm not gonna quit out, man. It's like the Pop said on Friday, man. You win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day. So, you know, even though you might take that L, man, because that happened earlier, man. We lost to this one guy. He went in. It was me and T-Fly yesterday. We were getting destroyed by this one guy. He had, in the first round of domination, he was like 45-1. But somebody rage quit and basically they dashboarded and it ended the game all the way. So we played again because the party didn't disperse. It was still the same lobby. We played again and we dominated the guy. I went in that game. The second game, I actually went in. So just because somebody might go in one game doesn't mean he's going to go in the next game. And then we actually had that with, we ran into Ryan Coney. Ryan Coney went in on me, JG, and the other JG one game. Then the second game, JG went to work on them. You feel me? And we sat there and took that beat. We still won the game when Ryan Coney was going in, I think. But he was putting up points and going in. He was like 46 and like 8 after the game. And no, he died more than 10 times. I think it was like 48 and like 11 or something like that. But he was going in on us, man. But, you know, we stuck in there and didn't leave out, man. I just think that's a punk move, man. Like, that's some bitch shit on the real, dog. Like, that's how I see it. So, you know, I don't do that, man. If I'm taking that L, I'm going to sit there and take that L. I'm not going to quit out like a little punk and all that. And if you're a bigger commentator and you feel upset about me saying this, man, hey, it is what it is, man. Stop being a punk. Quit being a little crybaby running from a battle, man. You take that L, you take that L. Man, anyway, man, this is your boy Tick, a.k.a. Game Fanatic, the Michael Jordan, the gaming. And look, man, hey, no hard feelings, man. But look, man, these guys sat there and took this beating. Y'all can do the same. But it's your boy Tick, and I'm gone. Bye.